أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وما أمروا إلا ليعبدوا الله مخلصين له الدين صدق الله العظيم. Alhamdulillah, by the fadl of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, all through the year Allah Azza wa Jal gives numerous opportunities for us to succeed in our purpose of life and existence, because that is the reason we have these 60, 70 years life. Otherwise, 10 years, 5 years also is sufficient. And one of the reasons why it is given, because it takes a person time to change habits, change, build in good traits, and to get rid of any evil. As I mentioned that a person can know many good things, but they don't become a part of that person unless they are practiced again and again and again and again, until it becomes like second nature, until it becomes actually the habitual action of the person. That is one of the reasons why many people, in spite of wishing to become good, wishing to become pious, wishing to change, wishing we should pray, we could become friend of Allah, they can't. You see, one category is that they don't want to. Okay, it's understandable, they don't want to. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also said, Inna Allah la yahdil qawm al-fasiqeen, that those who have fasiqeen, what does it mean? That who are outrightly rebellious. So if a person stands in front of the king and say, I don't believe in your government, I don't believe in your kingship, he's outright. A person who in front of God say, I don't want to follow you, like Shaitan did, for example. He said, no, I am not going to prostrate. So that's called fisk. Fisk means taking something out. It's like a banana. When the skin of banana is actually peeled off, that's known as fisk. Fisk कहते हैं खुल जाना, जरा केले का छिलके से केला बाहर आ जाता है. तो जो बंदे तो फासिकीन है, तो मतलब जो आना ही नहीं चाहते हक के रास्ते पे, ना अल्लाह ना रसूल की बात सुन, उनको तो अल्लाह पे फरमाया हदायत, मैं क्यों हदायत दूँ, ये आना ही नहीं चाहते, ये बागी हैं, ये बगावत कर रहे सामने, हमने जानबूझ के हमने नहीं सुन, गलत को गलत नहीं कहना सही. So that category is different. One category, and in Muslims this is the category, all Muslims are like this. Outwardly they might not seem very pious, or they might not be practicing as such, but inwardly, even those Muslims who are drinking alcohol, you think they are actually just here and they are doing bad things, but deep down somewhere they have this wish, they have this desire to become good, but because of the circumstances and things, and especially those people who come to masjid, they pray and they read Quran, they listen to ulama, they obviously want to become changed. But the reason why they can't change is which I am saying is that all the knowledge, all the information they have is in their heads. It doesn't it doesn't enter their subconscious or the heart. It doesn't actually enter there, the subconscious mind or the heart. If it's not there, it's like your software is not updated. You cannot become actually pious by just thinking, by just knowing what's wrong, what's right. Knowledge tells you what's right and what's wrong. It doesn't take you there. It doesn't take you there. So for that, what does a person need? Basically, how to get something, some knowledge, information, he wants to become a good person, to the subconscious level, heart level, so it becomes his habit. That's why Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Allah, that beware, there is a part in the body, there is a part in the body which it becomes corrected, it becomes purified, the whole body actually works better. He didn't say there's a part in the body that actually about the mind and the information. He said about that this is the heart, the seat of moral and habits and sifat, and it's more than just actually a level of information. So basically, that takes time. That takes time. That will take months, sometime a year, doing something again and again. So let's say a person who wants to become a 5-time actually pray, he will not become like that. It will take, for example, if he has the desire, one day he gets up, he's 5-time prayer. It's not like this. He have to repeat that, so that whatever is in his conscious can enter his subconscious mind. From there it can enter his heart. Now after 1 month, 2, 3, 4 months, he will be in a position, it will become his nature. A person who wants to abandon smoking, let's say, take an example. He knows it's bad. It's not he doesn't know, it says on the cigarette packet, shows the picture how it is, how harmful it is. And in Islam, it is also disliked very much. The smell, the harm it does. So he knows, the company knows, the person who is smoking, he knows. But why is he not able to abandon? Because he don't know, he just know, he might listen to a lecture, 5, 10 lectures about the harms of smoking. That's not going to make him a non-smoker. It gives information, it's all in the conscious mind. So now what he needs to do is to take that information into the subconscious, which is basically the software of the brain and the software of the human soul, and actually it goes to the heart and then the soul, the nafs. So all these things have copies of the file. It's not enough just to actually just have an update like you have on the phone. Update has come, or you enter the disk. The disk needs to install actually in the system. Then actually also it works. So now, okay, this person, I want to quit smoking. And he knows the knowledge, that's good. The motivation is good. So now what he needs to do is he needs to repeat not smoking so many times that actually the software in his mind and heart changes. The body also changes. The body also needs to change. The body is used to nicotine or whatever drugs. How do you expect it to actually just, with just one thought actually just quit everything? It's not going to. It needs time as well. The mind needs time as well. So what he needs to do is, he needs to resist once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 100 times or so, or whatever, until it goes to the subconscious level, the heart level. The body also goes through hardship. Now he has become actually free from it, if he wants to be. If he just still wants to smoke, it's up to him, whatever. This is how you want to quit pornography, you want to quit drugs, you want to quit any evil. So if you want to bring anything good in you, that's the way. It's not going to. That's why we are asked to repeat the dhikr. We are asked to repeat the remembrance. Otherwise, one saying La ilaha illallah, saying La ilaha illallah, if a person becomes Muslim. Why we so do dhikr? Allah says do dhikr with kasra, with actually, so that it enters the subconscious mind, changes our way of thinking. And then when I say La ilaha illallah, shahadu Allah ilaha illallah, it's in my heart, it's in my mind, then it starts showing through my hands, through my tongue, La ilaha illallah, through my hands, La ilaha illallah, effect of La ilaha illallah, meaning that in all my actions, I only seek God. I only seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Jalla wa, in all my actions. When it flows through your body and then through your action, then La ilaha illallah is effective. Otherwise, what witnessing? What about when you say Ashhadu Allah, I bear witness? Where is the witness? You are just saying it with the tongue. Okay, other people are there, but where is the witness? When you say I bear witness that there is no God, meaning I bear witness with my amal, with my life. You can see my life is witness, my speech is witness, my sleeping, my working, my eating, all that is witness. Ashhadu Allah, that there is no God, that I seek only Allah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh, and I bear witness that you can see that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the messenger in my action. Look at my speech, look at my dealings, look at my worship. You will see Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's teaching in action, and you can witness as well, and I bear witness as well. So when the kalima from the heart and mind, your presence, and then it also manifests through your life, that is when it is perfected. That is when it is perfected. So coming back to what I said in the beginning was that why do we have 30, 40, 50 years life? It's not for enjoyment and actually, or you may say just wasting it here and there. Allah has given it so that these people need time to change. They will need chance. Someone will need 1 year, someone will need 6 months, someone will need for another time. So Allah gives set number of years, 30, 40 years. But actually, meaning a person can, in short, let's say few months, if they want, they can actually, that change can actually begin, and then they have to practice. It's like now, the Eid al-Adha has passed. The change, the 10 days you were actually trained, now is the time to practice. If you practice for a few months, this will become your reality. Ramadan is the training, 1 month. But now the time to practice comes after Ramadan 11. If you do 11 months, what you did Ramadan, alhamdulillah, your whole life can change. So people are in Hajj. If they do whatever they've been trained in Hajj, in Arafah and Tawaf, and if they carry on doing this for the rest of the year, they'll change. But what do they do after training? They're just sitting there doing nothing. It's like a person who trains to walk or to run 5 kilometers. After training, he's resting, he's not doing anything. So after 1-2 months, he again back to square one. A person who, whatever he trains, then he doesn't, then actually it is difficult. So one of the wisdom, as this is the last month of Islamic year and the beginning of, that these years are given to the person so that they can manifest that change. Because in 1 day it's not possible, 2 days it's not possible, as it's normally. But over time it is possible. And Sayyidina Abdul Aziz Dabbagh, Quddus Sirrul Aziz, he mentioned that this is the wisdom also, and second wisdom of giving you long life, that if a person have gone astray, okay, to purify, maybe 1 year is sufficient. But if a person has gone astray here and there, he might actually be bewildered, or actually shaitan has captivated him, or the nafs, so he might take time to come back. So Allah gives long life. It's not very long, but 50, 60 years, these 70 years, so that people can have time and opportunity to return. People can have time to purify. People can have time to change. As I said, to change, everyone come, oh, that's I do dua, I can become pious, I become righteous. Dua is there. Allah wants you to become as well pious, but it is that transfer, that actually journey from the information to the subconscious and the heart. And when it reaches the heart, then is what Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, all body works correctly. And if the heart is corrupted, then heart is corrupted. Imagine heart is corrupted. Here, software is corrupted, subconscious is corrupted. All information here is the correct information. What's right, what's wrong, you know 10,000 hadiths, you know you are hafiz of Quran, you are alim, and it's here. Here it's corrupted. So Prophet Islam said, the body will act according to what's here, not what's here. Similarly, you have a phone. I gave many times this example. You have many updates of phones, like not time to time, software, they say software update. The software update is here in the phone. Unless you install it, the phone will be corrupted. It will do whatever it was doing before. So that's sometimes what the missing link which we are missing. And this is the one of the wisdom where Allah Azza wa Jal has given time. When we say Allah gives respite, Allah gives time. What is that time for? Because He knows can take time to change. So let's give the servants time. And we think, oh, we've got extra time to actually do more sins and do more be more rebellious. That's very, very unthankful and wrong approach. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable firstly myself to act upon it and yourself. Jazakumullah sunnati ada farmale. Subhanakallahumma bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta